Libra, hello and welcome to my channel. So this is going to be your reading for January 2025. If I say 24 at any point, ignore me. So the decks that we're going to be using today are the Gilded Tarot by Cairo Marchetti. We're also going to be using the Shaman's Dream Oracle by Alberto Valloldo and Colette Baron Reed. And we're going to be using the Magdalene Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. So settle down and let's get on with your reading. So Libra, January 2025. Happy New Year. Wishing you all the best for the year to come. Make it a good one. Make it your best one. Woo! And we're off already. What have we got springing out? We've got a strength and we've got a tower. So we'll take those. We'll just pop them there. We've got the burden. Oops, at the end, we've got the Eight of Wands, which is getting things going, communication. We've got a Queen of Wands, which is the fiery queen. So far from these cards, what I'm picking up is you have the strength during this year to say something, do something that you've not had before. All of a sudden, it's like, this is too much. I am not doing this. I want out. Okay? Yeah, Ace of Swords, your truth. Five of Cups, because this hurts. Seven of Cups, being sick of having too much on your plate and also getting caught up in other people's delusion and illusion. And the Knight of Pentacles, needing to start again with something. So the cards that we've got so far in front of us, it's like I said, you find your strength to cause a tower moment. Now, a tower moment can be speaking your truth. It can be putting in some firm boundaries. It's lightening the load of which you have been carrying for too long. These two cards were placed like this on my table, okay? So this is all about too much excess, needing to let go of it, needing to release it, needing to transmute something in order to go forward with something else. So to letting something go, transmute, release, to step out of it's like fire and earth as well. Fire and earth, to ground something else in, to let something go. For some of you as well, there's been something that you've been holding for too long, a truth that's been causing you pain. This could be something that you know. This could be something you know about yourself. This could be something that was done to you, said about you. It could be stuff from your past. It's going to be different for everyone. But you've been holding a truth that has been causing you pain. And how to heal it, we go back to the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups is about us. It's our inner world and our external world and what gets reflected back to us. In order to let that go, a painful truth needs to be revealed. I'm going to write this on my pad because this is what I'm going to call this video. A painful truth is revealed. Either to yourself, something that you can't run from, or something that you say and do. Say, look, I know this, I'm not putting up with this anymore, I can't deal with this anymore, etc. I also feel as well with this reading that there's options here, options for going forward. I also feel as well that there's the burden for some of you of other people's emotions here. Maybe you're a parent and you've got children and there's their emotions to think about. But ultimately, you do a disservice to people by not being in your authentic. When I'm not saying you're fake, but when we try and fake it to keep the peace, when we try and keep it zipped to keep the peace, say if you've got children, say it's something about a partner or their family or whatever, what you show them is that that's okay. And they take that programming on into their life and the cycle continues. You know the thing on social media where it's the Grammy, the mum, the young daughter and then her baby, and it's like it stops with me. Well, that's what we're meant to be doing now. So all of these things that we tell ourselves, I can't say that, I can't do that, I can't leave, I can't do this because I'll upset the kids or I'll upset my co-workers. You're actually showing them how to be in a codependent situation. Um, and it's not showing them accountability because no allows growth for both. Let's do some clarifiers. Right. Let's do some clarifiers. Libra. Choice, the lovers, healing. We've got the fool at the bottom, taking a leap of faith. We've got the moon, which is our inner world and the illusion. We've got the king of cups, expansion. And we've got the ace of pentacles, a new beginning, a new seed coming in. Libra, Libra, Libra. I'm just saying it to connect with your energy. I'm not saying Libra, God's even though it looked like that, it wasn't meant to be like that. It's choice, healing, healing of the internal world. Some people aren't going to get you. They're not going to understand you with this because this is internal stuff that only you know. You know, if you have a reading with me, some or even like one of these, I'll say to you, this is for you to deal with. This is only you know what it is to be you. I don't know what it is to feel what you feel. Nobody does. Nobody knows what it's like to be in your blood and bone suit, okay, your body. Nobody knows what it's like to have your soul essence. So this is where the self-alchemy comes from, because we can't expect somebody else to do it for us. And sometimes we've got to take that big inward deep breath. Let me pick the card up and release something in order to expand. There's a bigger picture here as well. There's a bigger picture. Looking out of the box into the universe with this. Maybe, do you know, in the last three, well, this is the two or three tarot scopes I've done today. There's been this suppression energy, and I think many people are wanting to break free, to get out, to plant something new, to experience something new, if that makes sense. Yeah, to experience something new going forward, to plant a new seed. And the truth is, we can't plant that new seed in the old turf. Is turf with the word? No, the old soil. The old soil that's got weeds in it and it's horrible and it's full of stones. And if you were gonna, I always use gardening because I think it's an amazing analogy. If you were gonna plant, if I give you a shrub now and said, that's a gift from my heart to yours, go put that in your garden, and you went and whacked it straight in the middle of the weeds where there's stones as well and there's not enough sunlight, you just didn't think about it, you just plonked it in, it's not going to grow, it's going to die. So whatever it is you're wanting to get out of this or rebirth a new life, it's got to be done wisely as well. And I think as well, maybe it's actually, if you're going to speak your truth, speaking it to the right person, and speak it wisely. Don't scream it at someone. Don't shout it at someone, because when we scream and shout, people zone out. They don't want to know, and rightly so. When anyone shouts at us, when anyone screams at us, even if they're in the right, you're not going to get listened. You're not going to get listened to. Someone's going to shut down. So yeah. Right, Libra. We were taking our time with the shuffle of this deck. Ooh, Root Girl, the disowned self. So maybe by keeping up with the status quo, you've disowned yourself And that's where your rage comes from because you're aware that you've disowned yourself. So it's claiming the lost parts of you. Whale song, this no longer resonates. This life, this lie, this illusion, it no longer resonates. So there's also a water purge here, emotions, the waters of the body. Feast of plenty, choices and their consequences. This card is another one that's come up loads for the tarot scopes. Choices and their consequences. You're looking back over your life, looking at the choices you made and the consequences, and you're using that wisdom now to go forward with something else. Good. Woodwives, adaptability. So it's like, actually, I'm going to be adaptable. I don't want to just be put in a box. I don't want to be put in a corner. I want to be adaptable. And you have also got to be adaptable going through this situation because you may want someone to listen to you, but you may not be listening to them as well. There's a lot going on here. First breath, beginner's mind. Again, this card has come up a lot in the tarot scopes today. And this is the new beginning, having to take a deep breath. And for some of you, it feels like a new breath, like a new body. You know, a few of my sessions lately, there's been a talk of, I think I've jumped a timeline or time travel and all of that, and that's happening. That's happening more and more. Um, feeling the old body has gone and you've got this new body. There is that example out there at the minute as well. And it almost is like a new breath to go forward. And a closing door completion. Another card that we've had a lot in today's tarot scopes is closing door and the completion. We're going into a new year. And the Father Gate, bold step forward. So as one door closes, oops, as one door closes, a new one opens. It's going from one reality into another. But when I had the cards like that, I'm wondering if there's going to be an element of you that's like, I'm scared. I'm not sure I want that. I know this. I know it's shit, but it's my shit. But there's no hiding from it. Ooh. We'll do the Magdalene Oracle now. 3 cards, including the bottom card. Love. What do you want? Love can look different to anyone. Love can be for you and yourself. I think love should start with yourself first. It is impossible to love another if you don't love yourself. So this is about your self-love, the deep waters of your body, the deep waters of your soul, the many different ripples within your life, within your soul, within your story, within your evolution, the love you have for another, the love you have for your children, your pets, your job, your crafts, your hobbies, your YouTubers, and I love you too. The love you have for your neighbours, the love you have for Barbara, you know, the love that you have for all of it, the eternal embrace. For some of you, I feel a decision was made from an old version of you. We're seeing a lot of that. That could be job, relationship, where a past version of you chose that person, chose that situation because that was who you were. Then it worked. Or it maybe not didn't work, but you didn't realize it. But now something's changed and you're like, shit, what am I going to do? Saint sinner. There's all of that energy coming up, and that could be past life stuff as well. The church was full of sins and saints, wasn't it? So there's all that programming. If I walk away from a long-term job or a long-term situation or a long-term relationship, because the matrix isn't like that, the false matrix isn't like that, but the new matrix will. Walking away from things that are not meant for you. It breaks that conditioning and it brings about a transformation. A crucifixion and the prophet, your story. There have been elements of your life where you felt pure crucifixion, where you felt as though you've taken the blame for something, as though you had to sacrifice yourself, you've been persecuted. But this was part of your story. And that reminds me of the Buddha tree and Buddha sat at the bottom and the story of Buddha and about the story of peace and Zen and being able to still stay in peace no matter what we get put through. You're going through a lot, Libra. Interesting. So, I don't know why I did that. Thank you for watching. Please do like, comment, share, and subscribe to get more content. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.